My name is Chris Brodkin. I'm from Hampton University, and my project, we decided to study a linear model of coupled oscillators. So first, we decided to define an oscillator. And what we did is we represented our oscillators by dots in the complex plane. They're free to move about. Each has a radial coordinate and a theta. And we first took Kerr modals, which is the famous one, and that's fine and dandy and all, but I can't do powerful analytic calculations for a finite number of oscillators. So we looked at this man by the name of David Roberts, and he created a linear model, a damping term. And their thing is they're free to move about the complex plane, where Kerr modals they're all in the same radius. So that was a little bit of trouble. But what we did is then we went ahead and solved his equations, and he has this damping term gamma, and we take this eigenvalue, which this whole thing describes where the oscillators are in the complex plane. Take this gamma, this eigenvalue, and it has the largest real part, whichever one has the largest real part, solve to zero, and we say, well, and we pull out the gamma that solves it for zero. And we go ahead and substitute it back into this equation. And what we do is then we'll end up getting this nice oscillatory term. What I have done, though, is I've written mathematical codes that look similar to this. And this one models Kerr modal, and you notice this is the angular velocity of each coupler as they go around versus how strongly they're coupled to each other. There's a nice little K critical here, and they all come up to this nice little value. And so then I said, well, what about David Roberts? So I also took a code and I solved all the things. I took the eigenvalue, the real part of the largest eigenvalue, and I set that equal to zero, and I put it back in those equations, and I produced the same graph, and it looks slightly different. The reason why is because as the coupling gets bigger, the damping needs to get bigger. So it looks like this nice damped oscillator. And I wrote all different kinds of notebooks for this, and my eventual goal is to be able to put this onto a website for people to be able to study different ways of looking at oscillators and eventually put it into a real world scenario. There's many things you can do with Mathematica. I looked at global and local coupling. Local is where each is coupled to the one right next to each other. Global is everyone's coupled to every other one. But eventually we want to look at different types and different numbers of oscillators and different parameters, and that would be some of my future work.